order, my name's Damien Burden. I'm the Touch Black's mixed assistant coach. Today we're going to be doing some isolation drills that you can do at home while you're on isolation with your families. And helping me today I've got Cooper, Liam and Riley, my three sons, who are going to help demonstrate some of the activities. Awesome, have fun. First up, we're going to do a quick warm-up just down here on the cones behind me. If you don't have cones, you could use shoes, drink bottles, anything you can find lying around the house. You could do this on the grass or inside or in a driveway like we're going to do today. With all of these activities, I'd suggest doing them more than once, so do them 2 or 3 times each. If you want to, you can do them even more. For more activities, if you go to the Touch New Zealand website and search Touch 360, you'll find a whole lot of other really awesome warm-up ideas and activities. Exercise 1 is a one-on-one defense drill. While doing this drill, we can focus on a couple of things. So we can work on our one-on-one defense, but also our evasion skills and sidestepping. And we'll set up like in the demonstration that you're going to see very soon. Okay, so a couple of pro tips for defenders on this one. The aim is to get around the cone nice and early and get as square and as straight to the defender as possible without turning your shoulders either way. If you're an attacker, you're looking to turn a defender's shoulders. So by that meaning from taking them from here nice and straight to turning them side on, and then that way when you sidestep them, like you saw in the third clip where Riley scored the try on me, he turned my shoulder and then he was able to step me back the other way. One other thing for attackers there too, you don't want to wait for your defender to come up to you, so when you turn that cone, use your momentum and your speed to try and attack them. Don't wait for the defense to come up, it just gives them more time to get set. Exercise 2 is called fast feet. So this works on the skill of getting up to make a touch on the defender on the 5 metre line and exiting and getting back to the line nice and quickly. A couple of things that we want to work on here, starting off slightly larger steps and then shortening our steps as we get in towards the cone, so we talk about fast little feet. So just a couple of things on this drill. When we're moving up, we don't want to run too fast and go past our cone. So in a game, we don't want to run past the attacker if we're the defender. So that's why we talk about fast little feet and taking our feet to the touch, or in this case, the cone. So that's one wee pro tip for defenders. To turn this into a bit of a challenge, you can see how many you can do in a minute. You could race against a partner to see how many times you can get up and back, getting 2 feet behind your starting position as possible. That's another really important skill too. It's really important as a defender, when we're getting back onside, we get 2 feet behind the line, otherwise we're offside. Exercise 3 is just an extension on the fast feet to the cone drill. So in this one we're actually going to have a target, so we're going to have a defender there focusing on the same things but just using I guess a bigger human target as the person we're making the touch on. With making touches on the line, there's a couple of things we need to think about. So in a game, we'll make right hand touches and we'll make left hand touches. When I make a right hand touch, I have my right foot forward, and when I make a left hand touch, I have my left foot forward. So if I'm the defender, I come forward, right foot touch, right hand, and retreat. If I'm on the left hand side, up, left hand touch, left foot forward, and retreat. Generally, we talk about making touches on the outside shoulder, or in this case, if I'm making a right hand touch, it'll be on the defender's right hand shoulder. Not the right hand that I can see, but on their right hand, and vice versa on the left. It's really important as a defender, I know where the line is. So when I'm retreating, I can get back on side and get 2 feet behind the line. Also, remember what we did in the previous drills. It's really important when we go forward to make a touch, we go fast little feet into the touch, we take our feet to the touch, so we're not running past the the attacker. If the defender runs past the attacker, then the attacker's in a position of power, and we want to take that away from them. Exercise 4 is the 5 metre game, so lots of touchies around the country will know this game and be used to it in a slightly different way, where you both touch the ball and try and score from the 5 metre line. We're going to modify it slightly to work on the skills that we've worked on today. So with this game, what we're looking to do is set up a grid that's about 5 metres apart. You can do it anywhere you like. We're going to be doing our one in the driveway. You could do it inside if you're game. Definitely works best on the grass as the competitive nature gets going and people start diving, and kind of anything goes from there, so you can be creative and do your flip dives and all kinds of fancy tricks if you'd like. So with the 5 metre game, what we're looking for is the defender. We start on the line, we move up, remember fast little feet into the touch, and we want to get back nice and quickly, so we talk about exiting the touch nice and quickly. Then our key job is to get back behind the line with 2 feet so we can make a touch again. You'll notice in that first clip with my 5-year-old Liam, when he actually scored his try, I was offside, I didn't get back behind the line. So I did on the next one with my 8-year-old Cooper. So obviously this game is a challenge right from the start, and you can have a whole lot of fun playing against other people and other family members while you are isolated. Some little modifications to make it harder for adults versus kids. You can have the adults starting with the ball on the ground between their feet, and once they're touched, then they bend down, pick the ball up and run. You could have somebody, the attacker, turned around facing the other way, and once that's touched, they turn around, pick up the ball and then attack, just to make it a wee bit easier. But as you noticed, when my kids were attacking me, they didn't need to have it too much easier than what they had. So just a couple of pro tips there. If you're playing at a slightly higher level, you want to use the attacker's momentum to help you get backwards. So when you move in to make a touch, get in nice and close, and a wee push off can help you get back to the line. You have to be very, very careful using this, because if you're using it in social games and somebody who's not braced and ready for a wee bit of contact, you're going to be that guy that's pushing people over, and that's not a good thing. So just be careful about when you choose it and which level you're playing at. So for a warm down at the end, there's a whole lot of things you can do, but the one that we just did there before was going through doing the passing challenge. So Touch New Zealand on their social media sites have got a 5 million pass challenge that we're working on. So I'd encourage everyone to get involved with that, and once you've done your passes, post that on the Touch New Zealand Facebook page so we can work towards getting that total of 5 million. Cheers. Well, that brings our session to a wrap today. Hopefully you've enjoyed that. So again, we're looking at defense and making touches on the line. Look, all the best for you and your family as we go through this isolation period. I know there's lots of little activities like this that we can do to keep our skills working and also to have a whole lot of fun. Thank you.